Okay, folks, this will be a challenging piece. I do hope it comes up a treat. It's a bit difficult, but most of the stuff I do is kind of difficult. Goes a sulphur-crested cockatoo, otherwise known as a window muncher or a fly screen chewer. They destroy things. Fuck, I hate them, God. God? What has God got to do with fucking birds that attack windows and fly screens because they're being fed? What does God have something to do with? Why do I sometimes come out with that silliness? Don't know, folks. Sometimes I say some pretty dumb things. I do have a habit of shooting my mouth off sometimes. Whatever. Whatever, folks, whatever. Whatever will be, will be. Okay, let's see what this piece is. It is out of Rolling Stone, or I call it RS for short, and basically I'm reusing this. I did the cover of it a while back, and I can't afford to buy any more new magazines because the budget's getting tight on there, and we're interested in this picture here. The budget's getting really tight. It's really difficult making do on a disability support pension and working at an Australian disability enterprise and trying to make ends meet and creating this art. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news to get recognised as an artist and to get in touch with a lost partner whose name's Luigi, who I've got no contact with whatsoever. And I can't find him. I don't remember his exact surname. So it's just impossible for me to find him. So I need to put the feelers out and get Channel 9 into it to get them involved, because there's no other way I'm going to find Luigi. I've been trying to create this. I've been creating this. Oh, this looks interesting. I've been creating this campaign now for more than a decade, and I still don't see any return on my investment because I don't have much money and I don't have much resources, and really it's difficult. I'm trying my hardest to use what I've got and to use my smarts, to use my gift, not to try and concentrate on what I can't do too much, not to be too fucking focused on the disability, even though it stares out at me like dog's balls. It's a fucking load of dog's balls. My disability is a pain in the ass, but what can I do? I have no choice but to try and work around it, folks. I have no choice but to work around it, but I have to get help with the media to get them interested in my work, and that's come up looking quite interesting. I didn't want the writing, so I'm going to try and enlarge it off a bit. I keep thinking I'm hearing some scratching noises in the lounge room, like the birds are attacking, but they normally attack windows that are open, or fly screens of windows that are open rather than closed ones. I don't know why they do that. I don't know what it is. I think they think they can smell the food, because you feed these bloody birds and they just take them, you give them an inch and they take a mile, and they just become real pests. And we had a circular sent to us in this unit block not to do it, not to feed them. But people, I don't know, just can't stop them. I'm not interested in the politics of this place. I just live here and that's it, and work here on my campaign. This is not my permanent life. This is not my life. I don't consider this place a home, a true home. Being away from my partner Luigi is really, really devastating. I'm trying to think which way I'm going to utilise this. I don't know which way is the right way or the wrong way. It's like I just can't. Whatever, folks. I'll just keep getting there and print it. feel hot. I'm going to have to put the fan on later, perhaps. And I have to screw back on electricity. I have to take only one shower a week because I can't afford the power to the hot water service. Too expensive, folks. The electricity is really one of those important essentials that has gone up exponentially in the past few months, and it's ridiculous. But what can you do, you know, folks? We're living in troubled times indeed. I really hate it, folks. I hate being on my own. I hate being without my partner. I hate being on a disability pension. I hate being a taxpayer burden. I wish Channel 9 would pull their finger out of their dirty asshole and bloody play my material, because I can't survive here much longer. It's stressful as well, you know, and stress kills, you know. They don't seem to realise that. They seem to think I've got the patience of a saint. Well, I don't. I'm sick of it. This looks interesting. I don't know how this is going to look. She looks a bit fatter now on the horizontal. On the vertical enlargement, and that's come up looking interesting, intriguing. I was thinking maybe I should have enlarged it bigger on the horizontal to get more of that in. That's come up looking quite nice. I think we can do a switcheroo, another switch this around. And the sun's coming out again, which is a real pain when I'm doing my demos, because it ruins the presentation of my work. This is the problem when you don't have enough money to have your own fucking studio. You have to improvise and make do. That looks shit house. Actually, that's a shit house arrangement. I'm going to do the other two arrangements, but this is an interesting pop star. I'm not big on celebrities, but I do appreciate one song that this artist, her name is Sia. She produced the song with David Guetta called Titanium. It's one of the songs. I don't like much music on the radio these days. There are some notable bits, but most of the time it's junk. But I'm not a big celebrity worshipper. I don't worship these stars. I just appreciate the music that they make. And that's come up looking a treat. And I've got one more arrangement to make. I think we did that one. I think we have to go this way, if I remember correctly. Sorry about that. My memory isn't too flash. It's one of the main problems I have as a person with disabilities is memory. Problems like my short-term memory in this case. Even though my disability doesn't dictate overly as much with my campaign, with my demos and my artwork, it still does have a place, a problem. It can still be quite problematic, even so. I think that's the way we're going to do it. I think we can now call this demo quits.